I guess, about Halloween. And then comes Thanksgiving, and then comes Christmas, and those are my two favorite holidays, so I'm getting excited. So I thought that that's what we could do today. Before we get started though, I just want to shout out Hey Happiness. If you've been with me for a while, you know I've worked with them for a good amount of time now. They used to be called Happiness Boutique, and now they are just called Hey Happiness, and they are always so kind to send me a few jewelry pieces here and there that I always share with you, and I always get so many questions about jewelry and, you know, clothes that I'm wearing, things like that, which I get it, because whenever I watch other people's videos, I'm like, those earrings are nice, where are those from? I get it. So that's why I always try to leave links down below. My Amazon storefront, where I get a lot of my cheap jewelry and accessories, is always linked down below if you're curious. But I will have these earrings. I'm not even gonna bother zooming in my camera because that tends to get sloppy, so I'm gonna insert a picture here so that you can see up close. It's a little flower dangly earring with a little hoop, and then the second hole is the matching, I guess, flower that goes with it. They are sold separately, so I will leave the links to both. They have them in gold and they have them in other designs as well, like a similar concept. So I think I just got them in the mail when I got home. Was my stomach? I'm hungry, I'm sorry. I think I just got them in the mail like 2 days ago. So yesterday was the first day I wore them, and this is day number 2 with both of them, and I really like them. So thank you to Hey Happiness again for these. I'm gonna leave the link to these too, as well as just their overall website link. They have such cute pieces. I think when I order from them again, I might do rings next time. We'll see, but I love wearing them. They're simple enough. They're silver, which I like, but my necklace is gold. And normally I know people are like, oh, you can't match or mismatch like gold and silver, but I don't know, I think it looks okay. So anyway, I just wanted to shout them out because I've been obsessed with these. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the more trivia side of things, and this is based on Halloween of 2020, because obviously when I'm filming this right now, Halloween 2021 has not happened yet. So we're gonna go based off of last year, but it'll be interesting because obviously we all know how the year 2020 went, so I'm very intrigued to see what the numbers are gonna be like, because a lot of people didn't actually celebrate or do anything last year. So strap in and let's get into it. So I'm getting a pop-up advertisement. One moment. Okay, so see how broken down by, you can't really see, but like by picture and trivia fact. So according to 2020 statistics, wow, 68% of Americans will plan to celebrate Halloween. The average amount spent on Halloween, this is in US dollars, by the way, $86.27. The Halloween related spending overall is 8.8 billion with a B dollars in total. Skittles. Skittles are number one. I mean, a little bit it's good, but after a while they hurt my tummy. So 72% of parents admit to stealing candy from their kids. I know my parents did, and I will 110% be that parent as well one day. Okay, so as of last year, the top planned Halloween purchases, so what people would spend on each Halloween item. So candy is 95%, and each family planned on spending about $25 on average on candy. That's kind of a lot, no? Decorations, 72%, so each family planned on spending around $26. Costumes is 67, and each family planned on spending $31 on average. Interesting. Most popular pet costumes are a pumpkin, a hot dog, which makes sense, and a superhero. I should have gotten my costume. Anyway. Most popular children's costumes are a princess and a superhero. Yep, I was gonna say I don't think I was ever a princess, but yes, I think I was twice. So, Halloween 2020 had the first full moon on Halloween since 2001. That makes sense if you think about it, as far as like what those years entailed or what transpired during those years. Alright, so now there's like a list of 31 spooky Halloween trivia no one ever told you, so we'll see if that's true or not. Number 1, shoppers will spend $86.27 on average celebrating Halloween. I think this actually might be a repeat of what we just read. Yeah, it is. So let's go to my other list, shall we? This one is 56 interesting facts about Halloween. Okay, number 1. Because the movie Halloween from 1978 was on such a tight budget, they had to use the cheapest mask they could find for the character Michael Myers, which turned out to be a William Shatner Star Trek mask. Shatner initially didn't know the mask was in his likeness, but when he found out years later, he said he was honored. I feel like I did know that one. Halloween is the second highest grossing commercial holiday after Christmas. The word witch comes from the Old English wish, I don't know, it's spelled W-I-C-C-E, meaning wise woman. In fact, Wiccan were highly respected people at one time. According to popular belief, witches held one of their two main meetings or sabbats on Halloween night. Seminophobia, maybe, is the fear of Halloween. 50% of kids prefer to receive chocolate candy for Halloween, compared to 24% who prefer non-chocolate candy and 10% who prefers gum on Halloween. I am definitely among that 50%. Next, the owl is a popular Halloween image. In medieval Europe, owls were thought to be witches, and to hear an owl's call meant someone was about to die. Lovely. According to Irish legend, jack-o'-lanterns are named after a stingy man named Jack, who, because he tricked the devil several times, was forbidden entrance into both heaven and hell. He was condemned to wander the earth, waving his lantern to lead people away from their paths. That sounds like a little like legend story, but okay. The Guinness World Record for heaviest pumpkin is held by Matthias Willemjens France from Belgium, and his was 2,624.6 pounds. That's crazy. Stephen Clark holds the record for the world's fastest pumpkin carving time, 24.03 seconds, smashing his previous record of 54.72 seconds. The rules of the competition state that the pumpkin must weigh less than 24 pounds and be carved in a traditional way, which requires at least eyes, nose, ears, and mouth. I was gonna say, like, what if you just carve like a little square and you're like, boom, I carved a pumpkin, but he did that in 24 seconds. That's crazy. Okay. The first known mention of trick-or-treating in print in North America occurred in 1927 in Alberta, Canada. 1927. I figured it'd be earlier than that. Halloween is short for Hallows Eve or Hallows Evening, which was the evening before All Hallows, Sanctified or Holy Day, or Hallow Mass on November 1st. In an effort to convert pagans, the Christian Church decided that Hallow Mass or All Saints Day, which is November 1st, and All Souls Day, which is November 2nd, should assimilate sacred pagan holidays that fell on or around October 31st. Black and orange are typically associated with Halloween. Orange is a symbol of strength and endurance, and along with brown and gold, stands for the harvest and autumn. Black is typically a symbol of death and darkness and acts as a reminder that Halloween once was a festival that marked the boundaries between life and death. Ireland is typically believed to be the place of Halloween, or the birthplace, I should say, of Halloween. Scarecrows, a popular Halloween fixture, symbolize the ancient agricultural roots of the holiday. Harry Houdini was one of the most famous and mysterious magicians who ever lived. Strangely enough, he died in 1926 on Halloween night as a result of appendicitis brought on by 3 stomach punches. Interesting. Scottish girls believed they could see images of their future husband if they hung wet sheets in front of the fire on Halloween. Other girls believed they would see their boyfriends' faces if they looked into mirrors while walking downstairs at midnight on Halloween. That is oddly specific. According to tradition, if a person wears his or her clothes inside out and then walks backwards on Halloween, he or she will see a witch at midnight. Okay. Someone next to you try that, please, and let me know how that goes. Let's see. In 1970, a 5-year-old boy named Kevin Dawson allegedly ate Halloween candy laced with heroin. Investigators later discovered the heroin belonged to the boy's uncle and was not intended for Halloween candy. I would hope not. Oh, the next one, I did a true crime video on this, I think. In 1974, 8-year-old Timothy O'Brien died of cyanide poisoning after eating Halloween candy. Investigators later learned that his father had taken out a $20,000 life insurance policy on each of his children, and that he had poisoned his own son and also attempted to poison his daughter. Last year, I did a true crime video on that. It's in my true crime playlist if you want to go look for it. Halloween is thought to have originated around 4000 BC, which means Halloween has been around for over 6,000 years. The longest haunted house in the world is Factory of Terror in Canton, Ohio. I can't do those. A child born on Halloween is said to have the ability to talk to spirits. No thank you. In many countries, such as France and Australia, Halloween is seen as an unwanted and overly commercial American influence. Salem, Massachusetts, and Anoka, Minnesota are the self-proclaimed Halloween capitals of the world. I would kind of like to go to Salem so that I could see the house from Hocus Pocus. It looks really nice there in that area. Pumpkins are classified as a fruit, not a vegetable. In fact, in 2006, New Hampshire declared that its state fruit is the pumpkin. That's kind of cool. The original name of Count Dracula in Bram Stoker's famous book was Count Wampyr. Wampyr. The Village Halloween Parade in New York City is the largest Halloween parade in the United States. The parade includes 50,000 participants and draws over 2 million spectators. The blockbuster movie Halloween was filmed in just 21 days. The movie Halloween was originally titled Babysitter Murders. I've never seen that movie, so I don't know. But I guess that would make sense if you've seen it. I don't know. The sounds of stabbing in the Halloween movie is made by a knife being plunged into a watermelon. In Alabama, it is illegal to dress up as a priest or a nun for Halloween. The average bag of candy that one child will collect on Halloween contains about 11,000 calories. The least healthy Halloween candy is candy corn. Just 15 pieces of candy corn equal 110 calories and 22 grams of sugar. The healthiest Halloween candy is Hershey's Special Dark. I feel like that's a good one to end on. Do you like candy corn? I remember last year my coworkers and I had a huge debate. But like my coworkers in general had a huge debate on whether people like candy corn or not. I feel like it's either like a you hate it or you love it thing. I like it, but I can only have like 4 of them at a time, and then I'm like, alright. But, yeah, let me know. Do you like candy corn or do you hate it? Let me know. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I now have to go fold laundry and leave for work in the next 10 minutes. So wish me luck, but thank you guys so much